In a quiet small town in the United States, there lived a smart and curious boy named Jack. Jack loved adventures more than anything in the world. His room was packed with video games, robot toys, tools, and strange little inventions he created every single day. While other kids played outside, Jack spent hours building machines and dreaming about space adventures. One cold night, something unusual happened. A bright blue light suddenly appeared in the sky above his house. The light became stronger and stronger until Jack's bedroom window started glowing brightly. Jack jumped from his bed and rushed outside. Far across the field near his house, he saw a strange round machine smoking in the grass. It looked like a spaceship. Slowly, the machine opened. A small silver robot stepped out of the ship. It had glowing blue eyes and smooth metal arms. The robot looked at Jack and softly said, "Hello, friend." Jack froze in shock for a moment, but then his fear slowly disappeared. The robot looked friendly. "My name is Nova," the robot explained. Nova told Jack that he has come from another planet, far away in space. During a storm in the galaxy, his spaceship became badly damaged and crashed on Earth. Jack became excited immediately. "You can stay with me," he said happily. The two new friends quickly moved the damaged spaceship into Jack's garage. Together they spent the entire night trying to repair the machine, using wires, tools, batteries, and computer parts. While working, Jack discovered something incredible. Nova could fly. The robot floated smoothly above the ground, with glowing blue energy under his feet. Jack could not believe his eyes. The next morning, Jack secretly took Nova to school. Before entering the building, Nova changed his appearance into a normal human boy, using advanced alien technology. Nobody suspected anything unusual. During science class, the teacher asked one of the hardest questions in the book. Before anyone else could answer, Nova calmly stood up and gave the perfect explanation in seconds. The classroom became silent. Every student stared at him in surprise. Jack smiled proudly from his seat. But suddenly, everything went dark. The electricity in the entire school suddenly shut down. Lights turned off. Computers stopped working. Children became frightened and confused. Then, Nova's eyes began glowing bright blue. A powerful light spread across the room, lighting everything again like magic. The children clapped loudly with excitement. Even the principal smiled in amazement. That evening, terrible news appeared on television. A mysterious problem was spreading across the city. Machines everywhere were shutting down. Cars stopped working. Buildings lost power. Traffic lights failed. Jack looked at Nova seriously. "We need to find out what's happening," he said. Together, they followed strange energy signals into an abandoned factory on the edge of the city. The factory looked dark and dangerous. Metal noises echoed through the building. Sparks flew from giant machines hidden inside. Then, they saw him. An evil scientist named Dr. Crow. Dr. Crow wore a long black coat and had a glowing red mechanical eye. Around him stood unfinished robots and dangerous weapons. Dr. Crow smiled coldly. "I've been searching for alien technology for years, and now I will control every machine in this city." Suddenly, he activated a giant battle robot. The enormous machine shook the entire factory as it came alive. Moments later, the robot marched toward the city. People screamed and ran in fear. Cars flipped over as lasers blasted through the streets. Jack looked nervously at Nova. Nova stepped forward bravely. We must stop this. Together. The two heroes climbed to the top of the factory, while the giant robot continued destroying everything below. Huge laser beams fired through the air. Nova activated a glowing energy shield, blocking the attack just in time. Dr. Crow became furious. He increased the robot's power even more. The giant machine grew larger and stronger. Jack became terrified for a moment, but Nova looked at him calmly and said, "Friendship is the greatest power in the universe." Hearing those words gave Jack courage again. Suddenly, the pipe beneath him started shaking violently. Jack slipped. He almost fell into the flames below, but Nova quickly flew through the air and grabbed him just in time. Together, they finally reached the control room. Dr. Crow blocked the entrance angrily. "You cannot stop me," he shouted. Nova stepped forward. The final robot battle began. Metal crashed against metal. Sparks exploded everywhere. The entire factory trembled as alarms screamed loudly. Jack reached the button and pressed it. Instantly, every machine inside the factory shut down. The giant robot outside stopped moving. Silence filled the city. Then suddenly, the electricity returned everywhere. Lights turned back on across the streets and buildings. People cheered with joy. Police officers quickly arrived and arrested Dr. Crow. The next day, thousands of people gathered to celebrate the two heroes. Children took selfies with Nova. News reporters covered their story on television across the country. Nova had become everyone's hero. But late that night, Nova stood quietly beside his repaired spaceship. "It is time for me to leave," he said softly. Jack became emotional. Nova smiled kindly. "I will return again, someday." Then, the spaceship slowly rose into the glowing night sky. The people of the city watched silently as the ship disappeared among the stars. Jack waved goodbye with a smile on his face. And somewhere far beyond Earth, a brand new adventure was waiting to begin.